I owe FragCom an apology, and you're gonna get it next. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Keith, and this is the Fragrant Life. And before we get started, first off, if you're a newcomer here, you're just seeing this particular video, or you've just gotten into my videos, then you're very welcome. Glad you stopped by. But I would love for you to be a permanent member of this channel. So if you would do so, hit the subscribe button. There's an icon bell that's going to open up. You're going to ring that bell, hit all for all content. You're going to also like the videos, thumbs up. You're going to share the videos with anybody you think would be interested in my type videos. Be active in the comment section, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So with that being said, let's get to this apology. So I owe FragCom an apology, and the apology comes from me saying that two other fragrances are great alternatives to one specific fragrance, and I actually bought the fragrance that the other two are quote unquote clones of, listening to other people and not doing the homework on my own. And I've stated this some time back. People have went out and bought these fragrances under the false pretenses, thinking that they're getting something that smells completely different, in my opinion, than what it actually is supposed to smell like. Now, I do have one fragrance, if I can get to it. Yeah, I do have one fragrance here that does resemble the fragrance I'm mentioning to the T. Now, first off, the fragrance I'm talking about is one I purchased, and it's a 75 ml bottle, but there's not 75 milliliters worth of juice in it. But this is all I need from this with this juice, because I'm not gonna wear it every day. I have a great alternative to this fragrance, and it is from Creed, and this is Millesime Imperial. And if this bottle looks different, then it is because this is one of the older bottles, and I'll get into it in a second. I paid a pretty decent price for this amount of juice, which is more than enough for me. I don't wear the same fragrances over and over and over. So great smelling fragrance, Millesime Imperial. If y'all don't know, I will put the notes up on the screen at some point in time, maybe right about here. And this fragrance is a very fruity, fresh type fragrance. Now, I have two alternatives that I have in the past said that are great alternatives to this fragrance. And once I got this on my left hand, as y'all can see the shine, and I smelled this, and I was on the phone with Trey because the package was on my bed when I got here, and I went ahead and opened it and I sprayed it. This smells nothing in comparison to the other two fragrances. So I'm gonna show you. The first one I said that was a great alternative to this. It does have some similarities, but it's not close enough to me. The fruity aspect of this fragrance is not what you get when you smell Millesime Imperial at all. This is a lighter fragrance. It is pretty good in my opinion. I actually broke the first bottle I had in a video, so if you want to check that out, go back and find that video. It's an older video, but I hit that bottle, knocked it off the counter by mistake, and a subscriber was generous enough after seeing that to buy me another bottle and send it to me. And it is from Ed Hardy. It's Love and Luck. Now, this fragrance does smell pretty good in my opinion. Ed Hardy fragrances do not get the respect that they need to or used to. This is a very good fragrance, but it does not smell anything close to what you get from Millesime Imperial. The quality, obviously being a Creed fragrance, is going to be much, much better than this, but this is a great fragrance in itself. This does not, to me, smell anything like what I'm getting from Millesime Imperial right here at all. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's my bad. Still not a bad fragrance though. You can find this inexpensively
You used to could be able to find these at like City Trends. You used to could find them at Ross, places like that, but now you don't see them as much. Bell's used to sell them also, or Burke's. But you online, you can find these for like 15, 20, maybe 25 bucks, depending on bottle size. Not a bad fragrance. Ed Hardy's Love and Luck. It does not, to me, smell anything close to Millesime Imperial. This is far superior. And the next one that isn't even in the same category after smelling Millesime Imperial on my skin is Sean John's Unforgivable. Now, a lot of people don't like this fragrance. I know Trey said he didn't care for it. I think he said it gives him a headache. I loved this fragrance when I first got it. It does, however, smell very synthetic, and I hate using synthetic and generic, but I have to use it in this. This smells very synthetic, very generic smelling, and it gets compliments. Up top, and I said this to Trey when I was on the phone with him earlier, I do get an alcoholic blast from this, and this to my nose turns soapy. It doesn't have the same quality, obviously, as a Millesime Imperial. To me, it's not even in the same wheelhouse. The sweetness in this is nowhere near what you're going to get in Millesime Imperial. So henceforth, once again, I apologize for saying that this is a great alternative to Millesime Imperial, because it is not. It is not even in the same wheelhouse. Now, there are going to be people who are going to say it is, but they may be people who have never smelled Millesime Imperial and are just listening to, like I did, other reviewers or other people. These two fragrances do not, in my personal opinion, and I have them on skin. I have Millesime Imperial here. I have Sean John's Unforgivable on this hand, which is almost gone. Love and Luck is here. But the last one I'm going to show you is a almost 90 to 95% spot on fragrance, or inspired by fragrance, or a replica, as I should say, of Millesime Imperial. And it is from the house of Lady in Red International. This is their replica of Creed's Millesime Imperial. This smells almost identical to Millesime Imperial. The sweetness that you get in this is right here. Now, granted, quality is going to be much better in the Millesime Imperial. Obviously, that's a given. And I'm not saying this because now I have this in the collection. I'm saying it because it's true. I have smelled this on skin, and the quality between all three of these inspired by fragrances compared to this isn't even in the same wheelhouse. But this smells definitely way more closer to the other two, and these are inexpensive. I think you can still get these on their website for like $20-$25 for this. I think, what is this, a 50 ml? Yeah, for this 50 ml. And their fragrances smell phenomenal. They sent me, I think, 5 or 6 of their fragrances. I have Millesime Imperial, Green Irish Tweed, Creed Aventus for her, Silver Mountain Water, and Creed's Viking. And all of those fragrances I love. Now, this is not a plug for Replica, Creed's Replica company, Lady in Red, but I will say that they are very, very good. I like them, and the reason why I'm not going to wear this, I may wear this once just to give it a full day's worth of wear just to see how it performs, but I don't need to when I have a fragrance like this that I can fall back on. So with that being said, y'all, once again, I apologize for the misinformation. Love and Luck by Ed Hardy and Sean John's Unforgivable do not, in my personal opinion, smell anywhere near the quality or anything like Millesime Imperial by Creed. That's just my personal opinion. I know people are going to disagree or agree to disagree or just disagree altogether and going to want to argue and all that stuff. It is what it is. I have it on skin, all of these fragrances, and they do not compare to Creed's Millesime Imperial. Sorry. So with that being said, y'all, I am out of here. I'm not gonna hold you any longer. Here is to smelling great. Peace, y'all.